Lucy Bond, third June. Away, final favourite one. Extreme Warrior scored by about 3/4 to a photo.
Welcome back to my channel. This is my preview for Sandown Hillside racing this weekend for the listed anniversary Vase meeting. Usually held at Caulfield, but transferred to Sandown with the upgrade to the track at Caulfield. I think it's a very good meeting. There's a couple of favourites that I don't want to even try to get beat because I think they'll just win, and there's a couple at value that I do like. Let's get into the preview. Race 1 at Sandown is a Super Vase 2-year-old handicap race for the sprinters over 1,000 metres to start the day. I'm with Zoros here. I know he's only on debut, but he's incredibly well bred out of Sebring and a very good horse. I think it's, well, first of all, I think the favourite's a bit too short. I'd rather take the unknown, and I like Zoros. Port Albert in for second was a ripping debut and can fill a minor spot. Social Conscience is the value in the race. He's only had 2 starts for a third and a fourth in very good races, so I cannot leave him out of my numbers. And Cosmic Aura for fourth, but I'm with Zoros and Port Albert in the fourth. I'm pretty confident one of the two of them will be winning, leaning towards Zoros on the breeding. Race 2 at Sandown is a distance race over 2,400 metres for the stayers. I'm with Nordic Pride here. I think he'll win and win well. He has been very competitive over the staying trips, winning last start at a reasonable price, and I think he can win again here. The nephew for second was very good, closing off from the back behind Detonator Jack, who's the favourite for the South Australian Derby, and that form does look very good considering Detonator Jack is 3 from 3. Agnelli for third. On the week's back up after racing last weekend at Caulfield, good chance, and oh so far for fourth. Loves Sandown and does love the extended trip of the 2,400 metres. But I'm with Nordic Pride and the nephew. I'm confident again one of the two of them will win. It's a hard day to put yourself down to one horse, but Nordic Pride is my selection. Saver on the nephew. Race 3 at Sandown is a benchmark 70 over the 1,300 metres. This is the race I'm very keen on one. And it's Jaconi because it should be undefeated. Matty Lloyd staying with this horse. 4 starts, 3 wins in a second. An unlucky second where he was held up at the Valley. I think it'll just win. 290, take the price. It will shorten. Wouldn't surprise me to start odds on against this field because there's nothing much here that I think will beat it. Skywolf is the biggest danger. Dejumbuck for third, Naval by the value in for fourth spot. But Jaconi for me in the third will be winning. Race 4 at Sandown is a benchmark 78 over the 1,300 metres. This is where I like one of the bit of value here. Need New Friends for Alana Kelly. Taking 2 kilos off the weight of this horse to bringing it down to 58 kilos. And at $11, considering it started in a couple of stakes races last preparation, being in a Group 3 and a listed race. Very happy to take the odds, considering it's effective on good ground and on soft. So whichever track we get, it will be suited by it. First up, Not a Query. Like Sandown, has had 1 start there for a win and is good at this distance. And I think it's a very good chance. And at $11 is over the odds. Ocean Mist for second is my other horse that I thought could run really well in this race. 3 from 3 first up, 3 from 4 at the distance, and very, very good on soft ground and on dry. So that's my second selection. Agreeable is too short, and Lavina for fourth. But I'm with Need New Friends in the fourth to get the chocolates. Race 5 at Sandown is a benchmark 70 over the 1,300 metres. A lot of races over the 1,300 metres. This is the horse that I think is going to run really, really well, and I do think is over the odds, and I think will be winning the race. And that's Literary Magnate. Let's be honest. She has to carry the big weight against these horses, but she deserves to because she's a very classy horse, running in stakes company for her entire career, bar in 2 maidens, winning the first and running second in her, well, winning a maiden, then running second at her second start, then running third in a listed, another listed race, and then fourth in a Group 1. That's really good form for this. At $7.50, take it. Will shorten. J-Anthe for second, Only Danger, My Yankee Girl, and Kumbaya is the value at 23. But I'm with Literally Magnate in the 5th at Sandown. $25 to win. She'll be winning. Race 6 at Sandown is a benchmark 84 over the 1,000 metres. I'm very keen here on Zoros Dream. I think he'll win and win comfortably. Yes, he's going to get back, but that's his normal racing style. I'd hope to see him probably midfield. I wouldn't want him to see him too far back. That's the only query. How far back is he going to get? But if he's around midfield, I'm happy. He was just too wide at Bendigo. I'm just scraping that run off the board. Back to his run at Flemington. He was only defeated in a photo finish to Express Pass. That's good form for this. Starry Legend for second. Obviously can win this, but he's first up, and that's my query. Zoros Dream's got race fitness. Sacred Pass, the other one with the form in the race. And Fine Dane ran a really good race last start and is my value selection in the race. But Zoros Dream in this sick, $20 to win. Bolts in. Race 7 at Sandown is over the 1,600 metres. I'm with Belle Savoie here. I tried to get this horse beaten, but I couldn't. 360 is a good price. I'm going to be forgiving of her last start, considering it was on good ground. I don't think she fires on it at all, but I can't judge her off one run, though all the runs before that were on rain-affected ground. She's going to get a rain-affected ground on Saturday. That's why she's so short, and I think she's going to win. She's very good. She's a good horse. I mean, 3 starts for 2 wins. You're not going to blow her out because of just that. And the other start she ran 4th. So I think it's a very good chance. Tyler Cua for second. Good chance. Gundak, I can't be forgiving of her of its last start. It had every chance. No way. And Shadon Burge is the value at $18. But I'm with Belle Savoie in the 7th. $10 to win. Race 8 at Sandown is what you would call the feature of the day, the listed anniversary Vase. Look, it's probably a 2-3 horse race at best, and I think I've got them narrowed down here. But I'm with Buffalo River. His first up record just speaks so well. 7 starts for 2 wins and 3 placings. He loves it at Sandown. 3 starts, 2 wins and a place. And on good ground or on rain-affected ground, he's very competitive. Geordie Childs is going to have a really, really good day and ride some winners. He's on a couple of my selections previously, and he's on Buffalo River here. And I'm hoping Buffalo River can bring it home. Regards Marie for second. Won the Vobus race last weekend at Caulford. And got a nose down at the right time for Billy Egan. Billy Egan stays on this horse. Superium for third. Only fires on wet tracks. I'm convinced of that now. And great again, the value at $23. But I'm with Buffalo River. $30 to win. Hopefully Geordie can get it over the line. 9 at Sandown, the last of the day in the get out. I'm with Eagles Crag. Was scratched last weekend from Morphettville. I don't know if it was to be saved for this, but considering it's a week later, I would say so. It's just a very good horse. What do you say? And of course, I'm tipping Geordie Charles in the get out, so that's saying something. Really good horse. Very competitive over its career. Gonna forgive its last start before the spell. And first up, it's got a great record. And at this distance, and at this track, and on good ground. The query is if it's going to get a soft track. Well, when it hits a soft track, I don't know how it's going to go. It could bolt in, and that's what I'm hoping because I think it'll win. Welsh Legend for second is a very good chance. Our Lone Star and Duke of Plumpton, they're both over the odds. Particularly Duke of Plumpton. He is an absolute ripper on wet tracks. I cannot understand why he is the price. He's already been back from $71 into $51. First up, he's got a good record. Distance great, track good, and on rain-affected ground, he will love it. So put something on in the place. But I'm with Eagles Craig. The get out in the last, $50 the win. Let's go. Thank you for watching my preview for the listed anniversary Vase meeting at Sandown Hillside. I hope I found a winner and I hope you back a winner. See you next week.